There, greetings, salutations to you all once again. It's either Raven the Spectre, and today we're going to be doing use Monstrum Nox, use 9 Monstrum Nox. So, there you go. Let's get her done. What up, Nibba? How's it going, man?
I'm an innocent man.
That's what they all say. Although then again, I think they're actually telling the truth, given how the fact that these people would just lock people up just to lock them up. They're getting away from me. Explore the town. I'm in the prison tower. Why would I explore the town? I guess it's part of the town. No one could be asked to fix it? Shouldn't have been asked? Did I read that wrong? I must have read it too fast. I suppose. Let me see. Let me see if my voice is coming through here okay. I always want to check, considering I plug and unplug all the time. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's working. Lovely. I'm glad to see that's okay. Oh lordy. Well, this sucks. I know I can't run sideways along the wall, it's only straight up, but that's up towards that way. Oh no, never mind. What? Let's just roll down to the next level. That's great. Damn it, I'm messing up. I think I probably just need to get in that other level. Never mind. There we go. That's what I thought. Though there's nothing else that seems like that's... There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder why there's no voices or anything for them while they're talking like that, because it almost feels like you'll end up missing some of it reading it when you get involved in chaotic action. I think in the other game, in 8, they did that, or they did for some of them anyways. The game just came out. I know what you're going to say. It's like, oh god, why does it look like it's like PS2 era graphics? Well, I don't really know how to answer that, but I think it has a certain charm to it as far as I'm concerned. It's NIS America, so they really try to take more of a anime cartoony vibe with all of their games, so I just love how it looks, how the architecture and everything looks. And I know that section's over there that I haven't even seen. I don't know, maybe it's just how they choose to create the graphics engines within their games, or maybe it has to deal with budget too, I'm not sure. But NIS, or actually Nippon Ichi is what I should say, is the name of the company. the Pawnichi. Central Wing. Am I supposed to fly over there? But they put out a lot of great titles. They're one of my favorite developers. I think Falcom also has something to do with this too. Well, obviously we knew when it had to come out over here. I guess it's down there. Well, maybe not. Never mind. Or is it down over here? Napalm Ichi? I must have said it wrong. It's Japanese for, I don't know what it is. It just sounds like it's Japanese. It's Nipponitchi, I believe.
What the?
Oh, never mind. That's not a way either. But why in the world are you wanting me to run up here? Oh, wait. Okay. Well, see. Yeah. That makes sense. They're one of those companies that they'll put out collector's editions, but they'll also put out like something with regular editions too. I don't think all the time, but sometimes. I mean, they definitely have been with the Ease games. Turn that off. Jeez, freaking autoplay. I don't know how that happens sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it cuts back on expenses, so it makes sense. I played this all day yesterday up until doing Road Company, and now I'm finally back to streaming it again. I've been playing it since I got up. I helped Tanya out with groceries, and now she's doing D&D, so... So I figured that would be a good time to start streaming. I mean, I can do it any time, but I was just like, well, it just seems like it would make more sense to me. It's just like one of the most recent games that came out, Cyber Shadow or Shadow Cyber or whatever the heck it's called. Takes that whole old school approach to it. God, I hate when people send me text messages and they only send a few messages here and there. Man, that's annoying. Like, if you're gonna have a conversation with me, send me the whole conversation. It's like, well, guess what? I don't know. What? I'm not psychic. Why don't you tell me? And then they send you another message. And they don't finish their thought. Then they send you another message. And then they'll finish their thought. And they send you another message. I'm like, get your thought together. And just put the whole thing out there so I can read it all at once. I don't care if it's a wall of text. Just like your phone constantly goes off. You're just saying a couple little words here and there. Dinner and dish. No. Star Wars Dungeons and Dragons. So. God, man. Turn my friggin' phone off. Or just turn it all the way down. What the hell? And another thing is, some of the scenes in this are voiced, but some of them aren't. But I guess that cuts back on the expenses too. That means they don't have to utilize the voice actor so much or pay him so much. So, yeah, I know. I remember you telling me about that. Usually they try to do it once a weekend.
What's wrong?
probably the girl that we've been looking for. This is the Chicky poo inside of the...
I'm Iris.
Yeah, there we go.
I've discarded everything I have except this name.
The Chicky poo that I talked about rescuing in the title.
To you dummies.
I'm going to start doing that from now on. I'm always going to be putting some type of little title next to what it is and what I'm doing, just because, I guess, to kind of give a little bit more emphasis of where I'm at and where I'm starting out at or whatever. A lot of people do that. I just didn't feel like doing it, or I just never thought about it, or I was just lazy from doing it, but now I'm going to change that, because at least that'll give some type of context as to what I'm doing or where I'm going.
The Governor General of Glia, Cardinal Linheim, will die by my hand.
And I mean, also the fact with me doing that, it's like, you know, if you go and see like 5 streams of the exact same title, you're like, I don't know where to start. Well, if you look at the dates, you'll know, but then again, at the same time, you won't know where exactly, like, what's what and where's where and all of that.
Get in my way, and you will feel my wrath.
I really want to play Dungeons & Dragons again, though, man. Like, the actual pen and paper stuff, or even if I was doing it online like Tanya's doing right now, I'd want to do that. For sure, either or. I mean, the only D&D that I'm really playing is dealing with the video game variety, if there's anything that I want to deal with that, because, yeah. Because, like, Tanya has a friend from work, and her friend's husband, He's a DM himself, but he hasn't really been doing any Dungeons & Dragons stuff lately, and now he wants to get involved in this campaign that they're doing right now, so I kind of thought about trying to get involved in it myself where I could get pulled into it. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what kind of class I would be. Honestly, I'd probably be like a bounty hunter or a smuggler or something. I want to have like a wisecracking, smart-ass character. At least in that universe, I would, as far as I'm concerned. You can't really have that with a Sith or a Jedi. It's either really dark and brooding or very peppy and goody goody. I'm pretty sure she's going to end up joining us back at the Dandelion. We can't give her any more chances. Yeah, we'll just steal her away. That'd be really cool. You could play in 64 games like Banjo-Kazooie. Actually, I think I've got the first Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know if I have the second one or not. I used to have both of them when I had an N64 back in the day, but I've got 2 N64s now. The most recent one that I had back in the late 90s was a green one, and I managed to get that back a few years ago, which I was excited for. But I've also got like a regular gray one as well. And also got like a few games with it that came with it. It's actually dealing with one of Tanya's friends from high school. She's actually planning on getting rid of her Nintendo collection, like all the Nintendo stuff that she has. So I told her whenever she did that to let me know so I can go through it, see what she has or what prices she's charging and all that stuff. cult following for the Banjo game. I wish I still had an Xbox One, because one of the best things they put out for that was the Rare Collection, which was like a whole bunch of games from the company Rare, and they put out a lot of good ones, you know, later on in their lifespan. Not the older ones, like really old. I'm talking about like in the 90s where they got to the platforming things, and also with Perfect Dark and stuff like that. Yeah, there's certain types of emulators for those. I think the highest you can go up in terms of emulation right now, to my knowledge, at least from the PlayStation side of things, is PlayStation 2, and I think in terms of trying to have the most stable gameplay. By the rights back to Banjo, Microsoft can keep the rest of Rare. I don't know. It's all a fight now with them. All about marketing and whatnot. I knew she was going to join us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that little video that was put together of all the different yeahs that James Hetfield has done in all the Metallica songs. It's freaking hilarious. Up until a certain album, I forgot what album they left off on in terms of whoever put that compilation together. It's freaking great. Oh yeah, I've heard about the PS3 one. That's why I was saying not all of them really are working properly. But I mean, in terms of trying to get the whole library, or at least most of the library for PS2, that's probably the most stable one, I think. That's funny. Yeah, everybody was kind of against nuts and bolts with how it was handled. I never really gave it a shot, even though I kind of started it out when I had my Xbox One with that particular game. But if I happen to get a new Xbox, or the newest one that's out in the future, that's definitely going to be one of the collections I'm going to get, because all the previous Xbox generations work with this one, you know, I guess pending the licenses and whatnot. So, but if we end up getting this $1,400 check from creepy Uncle Joe, then I'm definitely going to end up getting a PS5 and then just bank the rest of it. I still got my other 2 checks in there. I spent a little bit of both of them, but they're still all in there. I think I mentioned that before. So just redact what I said. That'd be the best time to answer this question. You stupid old fart. We went in there risking life and limb to go in there and save her, and you won't tell me this stuff? I ought to kick you in the face.
Always happy to help.
Yeah, she'll be in the Grimwald Nox, yeah. Let me get all these people
Yes.
helping me in there. I don't really need... Well, she's already got those. I don't need to equip those more. Yeah.
Here you are.
This ain't half bad.
I'll see how that goes. I might switch out back and forth. those.
Like me to fetch? Any errands you'd like me to run?
These nuts. Ha ha!
Are you
Got
sure?
him.
Call for me whenever you like.
Let me check something here real quick. So, it takes my strength down by 12, but shoots my HP up by 100. That one does, but this one shoots me up 12. But there's nothing special about them. Is there? Oh, not that I've seen. I probably just need to... Wait a minute.
Yes. What would you like me to do?
Yeah, he's definitely gonna need that.
Here you are.
This ain't half bad.
It's so cool, because like, certain things you do around here in certain areas that you find, you can basically end up finding them all in one area in your hideout as long as you end up discovering them. And they're there. That saves you having to run from all over the friggin' map.
Stay safe out there.
But I wonder if I could upgrade either one of these or which one would end up being better. Yeah, yeah, that's what I've been hearing about the Xbox ones. I don't deny that.
Say the word and I'll make it.
But even then, I mean, well, I can't
Let
upgrade
me
any
know
of
if you need
these.
anything else. Say the word and I'll make it.
I haven't been getting a lot of stuff
Let me know if you need
anyways.
to come back anytime.
At least not recently. But yeah, I'll be waiting on that. You know, like maybe around like the next tax season. Well, that depends on if I get a refund or how much of a refund, and then that would end up being on top of the fact of getting the money from creepy Uncle Joe and saving that in the bank as well. So
Sure. You just take your time. Buy something next. Don't be a stranger.
I gave you the recipes for those, woman. I don't know how to bake a tater.
Right then.
Ugh. I should voice Banjo. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. Yeah. That's how he laughed in the Banjo games. Oh, she's not up here. I already talked to her. That's already down there. Wait a minute. Was there anything else that was just rolling through the bar? Oh, yeah, I gotta go to him. Bathhouse Debauchery. That sounds like a porno. Or Bathhouse Debauchery. That sounds like a Cannibal Corpse album. Yeah, watch where his other hand is. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a reach around, boy. Come here, let me smell your hair. Or his other hand to be in your pocket. The other one in your pocket. Put the check in one pocket and be reaching into your other one. Oh. Oh, that's right. I forgot he's not in his form. His monstrum form. Voicing a bear. Yeah, that would be funny. Oh, the music changed too. Why the music changed? I mean, I'm not complaining. The Ys series has always had amazing music. Always. Like, any of the games I played, for what I can remember, always had just amazing music, like, all the time. So. What's the closest one here? Okay. I don't need to be in here. I just took myself over there so that I could get over to this side. Back up over here. Oh gosh. It's the Light and the Loafers dude, who's the head of the bar there at the Dandelion. You know, it's kind of funny. I ended up seeing a review on this just last night, and the guy was in there giving a full review about it, talking about it and whatnot, and he ended up talking about the character over there, all the way over on the left. He's a gay guy, basically. The way he talks and the way he acts, he's gay. And then apparently I ended up finding out that the guy who was reviewing it was gay, because he's like, I really do like the way they end up having the gay representation in this game with this character. He's so much like myself. I'm like, oh dear God. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is so much by yourself, like yourself. You know what though? There was a study that was done over the course of like 20 years of where scientists had went and they ended up doing studies on pairs of twins throughout the course of 20 years to see if this thing called a gay gene actually existed. And it doesn't. There's nothing genetic about being gay. It's all a choice that ends up happening in the mind. Over 20 years now, all this research, and there's been nothing that has been proven that proves that it is it is inherent within you. It's all a whole mental thing. And I think also it was scientists or gay scientists, or some of the scientists were gay, whatever the case may be, that was trying to figure this out. And they still haven't made any kind of connection. I mean, especially when you're dealing with twins, they're always going to end up acting the same. So you can't go and have one of them turn gay without both of them turning gay. So if one of them turns gay and the other one doesn't, that's a choice. That's not a genetic thing. Yeah. I mean, I believe that too. I believe that from the fact of the things that people go through throughout life. I mean, people can go through anything throughout life. It'll end up shaping who they are and what they are. But that still doesn't mean that it's a genetic thing, or it makes it seem like it's right. You know. I mean, with whatever the situation may be, with whatever type of life thing they would be going through, that still doesn't mean that it's right, or that doesn't mean that it's supposed to wholeheartedly make you the person that you are later in life, because you as a person, as you get older and you mature, you end up making those decisions on your own, and you finally end up figuring out exactly who it is, who you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I gotta have my three square meals a day. I can't talk today. I mean, people are going to be whoever they're going to be, but you don't need to go and shove it on me, because I'm going to shove back, you know. And that's what's happening a lot nowadays. It's ridiculous. One in a bouillon. Ha ha ha! It's a pun. It's a play on words. Oh, the moment I end up silencing my phone is when my friend decides to tell me that he'll send me pictures of what it is he's talking about dealing with a 3D printer.
Then.
Dude sends me 4 or 5 text messages. He could have sent it all to me in like, I don't know, a couple. Hang on a second, I'm gonna get my YouTube thing on here because it likes to zoom by with what's being said here, so let me turn this on. Zoom by with what's being said.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that could also end up having something to do with it too. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just like how it's just like back in the 90s where people were going blame violent video games, or back in like the 70s and the 80s they'd blame heavy metal music and comic books and Dungeons and Dragons for what's happening to their kids. I'm like, no, you just don't know how to raise your kids. That's what the problem is. You don't know how to keep an eye on them. And if you know your kid is doing something, if you don't approve of it, then you need to do something about it. If I know that, say for example, if I knew that my kid was going and staying with somebody or hanging out with someone, and I'm the type of person where I'm a very, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a very good judge of character, and also in terms of keeping a close eye on various things, even though I won't be upfront and say something about it at a certain point, because I figure sometimes there ain't no reason for me to. And when it happens, it just happens, but I still keep it in the back of my mind. And if I was a real parent, I would end up keeping my child under very close surveillance, which, as you should as a parent. And if I knew that they were dealing with somebody who was doing something I didn't agree with, they wouldn't be hanging out with that person anymore. Now, granted, when they end up reaching the age of 18 or whatever, I can't have any control over them, because obviously the government's going to be like, well, they're 18 now, they're an adult, they make their own decisions. I can involve myself in their life and whatnot, but I can't control anything for them then. I can just hope for the best after that. Yeah, exactly right. It teaches you proper, teaches you respect, it humbles you, and teaches you wisdom, and teaches you what to do and what not to do. It was always kind of funny to me how, like, oh yeah, well, it's gotta be some abuse that's going on with them when they're spanking them, and that's just going to make them bad. It's going to squelch the personality when they're younger. I'm like, yeah, when all you people are in an office going and making these decisions, when you get older and those kids get older and they come after you and make your life a living hell, you're going to only have yourself to blame, because you're like, oh, it's illegal to spank your kids. Okay, well, you deal with them when it comes time for them to start raising hell, because obviously you wouldn't let me do it. Yeah, exactly. I could probably use that at the cafe. Cafe! I don't know why I said it like that, but whatever. Okay, well, there's another place that I could warp to over there. Where is it? I think it's just right up over here. Isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I was on the right path. Yeah, no, yeah, I'll agree with that. Personally, for me, I'd want to take my kid somewhere else and handle him like that. Honestly. But boy, I remember when I was a kid and I would see kids get popped in public or spanked in public. I'm like, well, they're doing what they have to do to keep their kid on walking a straight line. Honest to God, I'm not kidding you. I think I can only remember a couple times in my life where I got a spanking. And no, I'm not saying, oh, I was such a goody two shoes little angel either. I was just a kid who thought that what's the point in me trying to do this stuff or be like this? It's dumb to me. It just didn't make any sense. I was like, there's no reason for me to have to do this stuff to try to make myself look like I'm some little badass or something. Where can one sweat off the day's work, chatting up strangers in the glorious buff? Such a sanctuary, this must be protected from those who would debase it at any cost.
Yes.
Who exactly this perverse individual, anyways? It's Joe Biden. None other than a peeping Tom, of course. See, I was right. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen that done before. I mean, nobody's telling you to go and take your kid and body slam them through a table or something, for God's sakes. That's not what this is. You know? It's like you pop them across the ass a few times, tell them what they did wrong. Go from there, ground them if you have to for a certain period of time. You got to deal out punishment the way that you would see fit as being a parent, as it would be to pertaining to your kid's proper growth, to growing into an adult and being able to take on the world. Is this staff sanctioned? Oh yeah, I'd been here before. Bathhouse debauchery. Yeah. See, it's stuff like that that causes stuff like that to occur. Oh, I identify as this. You're a fucking idiot. I identify as an MMA fighter. I'm gonna kick your ass, Seabass. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, graffiti! Yes! I gotta report this to that guy. Oh, wait a minute. Ah! What's up with these guards guarding these things? There's gotta be some really good stuff in there for them not to allow anybody to go in there. You identify as buffalo chicken wings, so you're tasty and spicy all at once. That sounded weird. Gotta go, phone call, talk to you later, bro. Yeah, you too, man. Thank you for coming in. Chat at you later. And all that lovely stuff. Thank you kindly for coming in. There's no other windows over here. Why is it telling me this? There's none. There's just doors. I can't go in the doors. I ain't gonna do this. There's a reason for me to, because I don't have to worry about anything dealing with any kind of health-related stuff right now. Oh, wait, they're over here. All these look frosted. What the heck? Well, I guess I just gotta examine all of them then.
It's the Monstrum
I thought it would be like one of them was broken or you could see straight through it or something. Ah, see? Look at that! See, we wouldn't have known that because of the anime style aesthetic.
Hold on.
Oh, man. Let me see something here. Nah. Hope the Nintendo never makes Mario game. You know what, Nintendo, from what I've heard, they've never been about making any type of political statements or anything like that. They've always been about fun, which is kind of funny, but that was when Reggie Fils-Aimé was actually one of the heads of Nintendo there when he was still in power there, and then he got out of it, and then it seems like that's changed somewhat, especially dealing with like political based movements and whatnot. Because I had seen some of them, what Nintendo had done, which kind of makes me wonder, it's like, is it Nintendo as a whole, or is it just like Nintendo of America, or is it Nintendo of Japan too? To me personally, I kind of feel like it would be more of the fact of it being the American branches of these companies is causing this stuff to happen. Because Japanese is like, we don't give a fuck, we're just going to do whatever. If you don't like it, tough titty. You know, that's the way that I see it. It's just like something, a guy ended up seeing a video recently, he was going and saying, he said, you know what, he said he really kind of feels like the Japanese market in terms of gaming is going to pick up even more than it already has, or, you know, it's always sustained itself ever since the 80s when Nintendo came out. It's always been a big video game bustling place, it always has been, but he was like, I think it's probably going to seem like it's going to end up leaning even more over towards that side because all this godforsaken censoring that's going on, because apparently they're going to end up censoring the new Mass Effect remaster that's going to be coming out of all the 3 games. I'm like, that's bullshit, man. I mean, I sure as hell ain't going to buy it on day one. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind going through those games again, but I'm going to get them, like, maybe pre-owned dirt cheap so I don't have to worry about giving them any money if they're going to go and censor it like that. The hell with that. Freaking sick and tired of the censorship bullshit, man. Golly. Like, who are you to tell me what I can or can't see or what I can and can't do? Fuck you. Royally, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. If the developer puts it out like that, then the developer puts it out like that. That's like now when it seems like when I hear certain games are getting censored on Sony platforms, I'm going to go to the Switch platform if it's released on Switch, because Nintendo ain't going to do that. From what I've heard recently. Freaking tell me what the hell I can and can't spend my money on. I'm going to go for the one that's uncensored, because they can censor anything. Anything. It's not just the fact of, oh my god, it's anime titties, or oh my god, it's too violent. Whatever, man. You know that it's more than that. It always has been. There's been a lot of different things that's been censored, not just that. But they focus on that and try to make that seem the focus, but then they'll focus on other little smaller details that don't even have no rhyme or reason to be censored. We already looked around at all these. Am I missing something here? Or was I not paying attention like I should have? This is a Mass Effect. Yeah. Well, one of the main things that they were talking about censoring out was Miranda. Remember there was a certain scene in it where like half of the screen showed her ass? But one of the reasons they ended up doing that is because of the fact that Miranda's character, she was created, like, not created with, you know, hunka chunka bumpin' ugly style, but she was crafted to be a perfect being, and they were basically trying to show off all the different perfect spots of her, I guess, with what they were doing. And I mean, it's a mature rated freaking game anyways. And I was like, well, I still got the original ones, but still, I think they were going to try to use some type of stupid friggin' lens flare or something like that. Like worse than a godforsaken J.J. Abrams friggin' movie, for God's sakes. Or they were going to try to pan the camera farther up where you couldn't see it. I'm just like, what? Why would you put the extra effort to do that crap when you go and you're listening to these vocal minorities that's causing this stuff to happen? When you're going to, like, piss off the majority of your fan base for the simple fact of censorship itself, not for the fact of what the content is. The fact that you're willingly going and doing it because you got a bunch of whiny ass bitches out there that want to piss and moan about this stuff. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. What exactly was I doing here? What's going on here?
Watch where you're going.
Oopsie. Sorry, my bad. Am I missing something here? Did I forget something? Wait a minute. Where was I left at? Okay. Okay.
How did it come to this?
It must be from the garrison area, I imagine. The peach is meant to be in it. That's what I always said every time I see a peach. So... yeah, I can't get through here yet because that thing hasn't sparked up. I must be missing something here. Maybe I was too busy running my mouth. See, it's showing that there's something that's right there too, but there's not a window there, and I already got that, and I can't get in there because of that dude. So I don't want to get on that. I don't feel like doing those battles because they'll just respawn again. They don't completely go away. Yeah, that is true. I mean, when you're working with them and they originated in Japan, that's the way that I see it too. So I don't know. Maybe if it releases on Switch, maybe they won't censor it. So I don't know. I'm not sure. See, there's nothing here. No, turn that off. Dang it. There. There's nothing else that I see here, and I'm about ready to give it up, as it's aggravating the hell out of me. back up from the top. Okay, well... This must be the garrison they're talking about. Out! Oh my gosh, it's right there. That would be great if I could, like, glitch through it and get it. No, they were just gonna go and censor it from it taking up a good portion of the screen, because it was like when the commander walks into the room and she's standing right there leaning up against a table, and the way it kind of panned down. No! Quit! Ah! Oh, there's a thingy over here.
Oh, this is...
I gotta be missing something here. I'm about ready to just give up with this because nothing else is popping up for me here, and I'm not wasting time doing this. Oh wow, that was weird. Alright, you know what? Hell with it. I'm getting pissed. I'm pissed because I want to do it and I want to complete it, but I don't see how the hell to be able to progress from there. See a new Gex the Gecko. That would be great, man. I actually ended up seeing the completionist talk about that, and he was doing a completionist video of one of the Gex games, and he was like, well, you know, some of the jokes wouldn't actually pass through for today because some people might find it offensive. I'm like, shut the hell up. I'm like, yes, they would. It's like, because people actually find that stuff funny, unlike you butthurt liberal bastards. So shut up. God, it would be so offensive. I don't care. I wanted to be offensive because I wanted to piss you off. I wanted to piss you off so I can laugh at you acting like a child. If you don't like it, don't buy it. If you don't like it, don't play it. Just shut up about it. I don't know how hard that is to comprehend. And then somebody else obviously had to go and comment on there like, oh no, it wouldn't pass through for today. I'm like, whatever, go fuck yourself. Yes, it would. Just because you said it doesn't make it gospel truth, so just shut up. Don't want to hear it. What is this?
Please, take a gander. Looking for anything specific?
Yeah, I want to get... Ah! Where the heck is that stuff then? Oh, it just shoots me up too? Oh, that ain't nothing. Really?
Just wrap. Hope to see you again soon.
Alright. Can't go through that way because the wall's still blocking it all. Where are we going back to here? Oh, there's something down over there I need to go and investigate. And up over there. Apparently, I know I can't go through that way. So, I need to go back up over there. So we will go over here. And then go over there for that. Yeah, there we go. I've actually been wanting to get the Gex the Gecko games, to be honest. I used to have one or two of them, I believe. I think I did actually have the Sega Saturn version back when I had a Saturn. No, wait a minute here. So we're going back up over there. Get as close as we can, because that's right there. And so the Fountain Plaza's over there. Turn Gex and his jokes up to 11 and make fun of liberals. It wouldn't surprise me if they did, if they got the right developer on it, make fun of everything that needs to be made fun of and all the butt hurtiness going on. Well, see, the thing is, though, is he was always such a wisecracking person and would always do different voices and whatnot. I would laugh if he ended up doing some Trump voices, too. You know? Because he did some, I think, of Sean Connery and some other actors, I believe, as well. You know, I'm just using that as an example, considering Trump just has this voice about him that, you know, is what's the word I'm looking for? Impersonable, personable, something like that. Or like any other actors from nowadays. Like if he made fun of any type of liberal actors, that would be hilarious. Which I know that's not Trump, but I'm just using that as an example, and you know, other different actors out there acting the way they do. So basically just got stuff together to make a soup of God knows what that is. I think clams are in it, though. Boulia base. All about that bass, no trouble.
Amazing.
I'm gonna have that so I can get those shards. Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see something here. Where is it located? Might be all the way here at the end. Oh, wait a minute.
Welcome, welcome. What can I get for you?
Plant materials.
Oh, come back soon, you hear?
I don't really know what I would need for... I know I need some kind of thread, though, to get... It shows that it's up there. So... It might be further out. Yeah, exactly. Dadgummit. Ah! Yeah, this ain't anywhere for to get up. Wait a minute. How do we go up there? But like... I don't see anywhere here where it says, oh, wait a minute, I think I know. I may need to actually go into the dungeon itself. Where? Might have to go inside of here. Might be what it is. It might be in here. I know it's a dungeon area, so maybe it might be in here. It is! But how do I get there? I can't... Maybe that's it. Yeah. Oh, it is! Nice! It took me there. Yeah, that makes sense. Here we go, baby! These are like the multiple bosses. This is like 3, 4 of the boss. This is a boss that I fought last time, but there was only one of them. I'm kicking their asses now, but then again I'm playing on the easiest difficulty too. Come on, you sons of bitches. Maritoads? Something? Well, I got a new skill out of that too for successive strikes, jump, upper slice, mid jump. And still despair. Whirling Crimson Side.
Leave it to me!
Let me see what this is. Oh, nice. Let me see.
Alright.
Here I go! Gotcha!
Okay, that's the new one. Or another new one for her.
Switch! My time to shine.
Okay. That one's out of the way. And there's something over here. Another one? I didn't know there was like multiple ones. Andrew Dice Clay to voice to guess Gex. That would be funny. That would be something. Hey, Gex. Hey, suck my dick.
Yep.
Okay, that's showing that that is inside of there. So it's got to be a dungeon that's inside of there that I don't have any way to get to at the moment because of the Monstrum Nox blocking it off. And we got to get that sphere over there activated so we can go in it to get through the barrier to go in there. So that's probably why that side quest says it is long instead of a short amount of time. Let's see. Yeah, that's off like it is. Well, I'd have figured that. Pardon me for a second. I have to go to the little boy's room. Hey, Baker Girl Games, how's it going? Sorry, I was in the little boy's room, but I have returned. How you doing? Yeah, exactly. Got permission to write a sequel to the movie with Andrew Dice Clay. Boy, that would be something. Yeah, everything was peachy. Everything was peachy keen. I swear, I feel like I'm gonna have to look up a godforsaken friggin' it's the Monstums! It's showing me that this is the kick the damn window in, or go and say something to somebody about it. Why in the world? Like a buddy cop movie thing? That would be something. See, it's showing me there's something here. There's nothing there! There's nothing there. No, they wouldn't be able to handle him. They were like, oh my god, he said this. I'm gonna go to my safe space and cry. It said something about there being a garrison or something that was around here. Which should be that friggin' thing that's right next to here, I'd imagine. But there's nothing that's occurring from it. I really don't want to have to go on YouTube to try to figure this out, because I've already ran around enough with this situation and I don't know anything else of what to do. I'm stuck! Okay. Get up the damn wall! There we go. Because there's nothing else that's over here. I wonder. Well, that didn't work. I just wasted money. At least for right now. So that somebody... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Back in the day. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to look up something with this real quick, because this is pissing me off. Bathhouse Debauchery was what it was called. This side quest here. And of course it's bringing me up some other stupid shit I don't want to see. Let's see here. I'll turn this all the way down.
Okay then.
I gotta see something here. Let's see here now. Now what in the blue hell? You guys gotta guess you could just enjoy the music for a little bit. Because the music in these games are always great.
We going or what?
Shut up, Hawk. That's the guy's name, it's Hawk. Come on. I'm gonna pause it, that way I don't have to hear him run his mouth. Alright, I'm trying to zoom through this. thing is over a 40-minute video, but I'm right at the point where okay, yeah, so they're doing the same thing that I was doing by checking out all these panes of glass. Speed this, well, I already had it on 2 times the speed. Well, that person unlocked that section. We're doing a lot of running around like I'm running around apparently. Oh gosh, they got involved in a friggin' battle. Who do you get to play off of Andrew Dice Clay? How about what's his name? The guy who played as Star-Lord, I think is what it was in whatever those movies were. I forgot what his name was. He might be a little bit too wholesome though, I would think. I don't know, I kind of think that would be a funny... No. Here you go. You can put him in a buddy cop kind of thing with Ryan Reynolds and Andrew Dice Clay. There you go. That would be something right there. Because I mean, with the way that Ryan Reynolds was with Sam Jackson in Hitman's Bodyguard, I think he would be able to. I think that would work out really well. Chris Pratt, yeah, that's what it was. But no, I don't. I think he's a little too wholesome to be able to deal with Andrew. See, this person can't figure it out either. They can't figure it out either. If they can't figure it out, I'm just gonna be like, the hell with it. I'm just gonna go and take down some of these various little nodes and whatnot, so that I can go ahead and be able to get through that barrier, or one of the barriers that's there, so I can have that out of the way. Stone Cold and Tony Jaa. I don't know, that would be an interesting mixture, I would think. I'm zooming through the video here. Yeah, people are saying it took them forever to figure this one out. But apparently, from what I read in the comments, it's in the fucking chimney. What? Well, it's not showing us there anymore. What in that? Why are you even bothering to have these things showing up here? if I can't do anything with them? Oh, the other chimp. The motherfucker. No! Frickin' autoplay off, you asshole! I need to change that. Oh, for God's sakes. Get! Okay, so the chimneys are the ones that we're looking at here. Who would have guessed that? Well, that was dumb. If you already found it in the first place, why are you wasting time going and looking over there? Yeah, that's true too. Let me go back here real quick. I want to get my go back to my channel here so I can see comments better if need be. Come on, there we go. Yeah, that's true. They could probably play off of each other.
No.
Blinding Bangle. And you are? Wait. I wonder if people fart in those baths.
No.
All right, that went great.
Booyah. Yeah. Yep, we knocked this one away. Well, not yet. We gotta go into here and take this out.
Ready to go out and play?
Time to go for a little bangy dangy. Oh, for smaller areas. Yeah, that's right. Well, you gotta do them anyway, so. Lux Cannon. Ooh, we got a new thingy? Oh. That's fun. Yeah! Like a boss. Perfectamundo.
Monsters, the time is nigh. Under the red moons, the wicked and the defiant shall be punished.
I could skip through this, but it looks pretty cool. Because I've already seen it a couple times already.
And smite the darkness.
Yeah! Come on, you sons of bitches. I need to get rid of that one. That one right there is aggravating me. Snatch flip steps.
Leave it to me! All yours. Yeah!
Boom goes the dynamite.
Impressive.
Yeah! Geez, that was more... had more going for it than some of the other ones I went through going into bigger areas. Oh, there's one over there. I gotta get that one. That's the main one. But opening up the smaller areas. I know what the hell I even got. I pressed the button too fast because I'm a dumbass. Come on. Okay, so that's still covered up. Na 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 na. Okay. So I'm going to take on a big old bingle banger over here. Dingle banger. That way we can pass over into the larger area. I wonder if I can enhance these anymore. Fair enough. Who's Patrick Mahomes? Wouldn't surprise me if he does. I don't know how Hollywood is nowadays. Because it's the in thing to do. By trying to act like a gender you'll never be. That's one weird rock. Just a rock. It's pure crystallized enmity. Enmity? Oh, quarterback for Chiefs. Oh, okay. I'm not a sports dude, sports ball guy, so I didn't know who that was. Huh, I saw this funny meme about a few weeks ago. It was like, hey, it was like, the only good thing about the Super Bowl is the commercials and the food. I don't care how many baskets the other team gets. Oh, that was great.
Monstrums. The time...
Yeah, I've seen this already. Half a dozen times. Oh my gosh. Time limits. One of my pet peeves, time limits. Or game pet peeves, I guess you could say. This is how you fix that. You don't bother looking at the time. That's one of the main things that you do when you're ever playing a game with a time limit is never look at the time limit. Never look at the time limit. Because that's just going to make you panic even more. These things look like they're reappearing, or is it just me? Purge bosses. After defeating a certain number of lacrimae, destroys all remaining lacrimae upon defeat. Destroys all. Oh, okay. So I destroy a certain amount to do that, but not destroying everything within the area. Okay. Can't forget about the cheerleaders. Pretty good for the Super Bowl. There you go. Although knowing how it is nowadays, they probably cover them up in burqas from head to toe, which wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. Clear a purge by destroying a lacrimae while avoiding the boss. Be mindful of the remaining time and act accordingly. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh god, I love the music. They've always had great music in these games. Clearly, he must be the boss. I think. Is he dead? He's dead. He's dead, Jim! Yeah! Oh, lacrima have been destroyed. Lovely. Works out perfectly. No!
Impressive.
Ooh, why didn't he just drain the rest of the Nox so I could get the other thingamajiggies? Yeah! That's right. Oh, lordy. Yay! A new section. Dude, I bet she's a monstrum. I bet she's one of them. I bet she's Raging Bull.
Are you okay?
If it ain't big and brawny.
Who gives a crap?
Ah, Credo. Well, anyways, we'll see if there's anybody else in chat, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I've been going for almost 2 hours now, but maybe I'll be back tonight. If not, I'll be back tomorrow, more than likely, and I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later taters. I'm going to go ahead and continue with this, and I'll pick back up where I left off the next time I stream. So, adios, and all that lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go.